Recording in progress.
Very good. Guys, look at this one. First one is standalone backup architecture. Just like I have a PC, I take a backup and store in my external hard disk, maybe in a remote location like a cloud kind of stuff. Okay, so I store my system data into the some external hard disk using a small software like a EaseUS partition magic. Like, there is a lot of softwares are there, na? So I use a software. So I'll show Recuva. So standalone software is also there. So we can use or a direct system is there, no? So we can go to control panel. See here it is backup and restore. So I use this one and I took a backup and store the backup into different locations. So just simple. Uh, Not being set up is there, no? So set up a backup, just go to this one, don't do it guys, just see the options and close it in your system also. Okay, not now, so later. It is taking too much time. Okay, so when you have a free time, means mostly like a today evening, what you do, go to the control panel, backup and restore, and then so select these options. Like first go to create system image and read what it is showing. Okay, and system repair disk, read what it is showing, and click on this file history and read it. Look at those options also. Here it is asking where you want to store the backup. So I'm selecting a random disk. Okay, okay, the drive does not have enough space. Okay, no problem. Next, here it is asking two options. Let Windows choose, means by Windows itself it will select certain things and it will back up. It is like a mainly user based data and system operating system. The relevant files will be backup, user, desktops, downloads, pictures. These are all will be backed in this option. Here it is, I will decide what to backup. So no need of auto selection. This is automatic selection. This is my selection. Next, you can read, so no need to ask anyone. So just you have to read those options, you will get it. So unselect, compulsory unselect this option, because by accidentally if you click next, then it will backup will start. Okay, so this is entirely your data. See, camera roll, documents, libraries. Okay, these are your profile data. You can select a particular data also like this. So I'm selecting some data like this, or maybe like this. I will select it. Okay, like this. Next, install. I unselect this one option also. This is my operating system, means my C drive, system partition. These things also will be backup. I'm not doing it, just I'm canceling it. Okay, I didn't open my any virtual machine, right? So go to the control panel, large icons, backup and restore. So you can do set up backup from here, and also better to read what is the system image. So it is written in three lines, right? So this is the also better to read once. You'll understand what is that meaning. Okay, what is a repair disk? So what is the system repair disk also showing here? Okay, and also file history. Windows 8, Windows 10 also having an option called a file history. What is the file history? It we can configure like this. You can see advanced settings. You can save the copy of the data for every 1 hour, every 10 minutes also. You're working in a very serious critical system, and there is a possibility of your loss your system or a data. So you can take the backup every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes or every 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. See, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 30, every 1 hour, every 3 hours, every 60, every 12 hours or daily. You can take and keep the copy into remote location like external hard disk, or maybe OneDrive like a cloud locations also you can do it. And how long you want to keep this data, how long you want to keep the old data. So you are already backup and you want to keep the data for last 1 month backup, you want to keep it, and older than 1 month you want to delete. You want to delete older than 3 months, older than 3 months, you can delete it just by selecting it. And you want to store it forever, then you can use forever also. This is options purpose only. Okay, so to just say like that, I know kind of stuff only, but don't do any really. See, it is showing some drive, and also we can select different drives. See, hard disk or external hard disk. It will show these things because it's my extra hard disk, not operating system content hard disk. It is separate hard disk or a network location. If you want, you can add a Google Drive option will be there actually, but it is not showing here. Okay, and also you can exclude some folders in your drive, like you don't want to take a backup of downloads, or maybe documents, or maybe videos you don't want to backup. So then you can exclude those kind of stuff. Okay, so very simple. Backup and restore, file history, you must go to these two things. So that is like a very simply say what it is. Standalone backup architecture. You have a system, take a backup, store in the external hard disk. Okay, so that is a standalone. Or you can use certain softwares to take the backup also. This is one of the software. I'm telling just one of the software. So EaseUS is a one of the software. So like that. So a lot of softwares are available. Okay, like this Recuva. Reco is another software to take a backup and restoration. This one Piriform, like a CC cleaner is there, no? Same, developed by same organization only, Recover. Also Recover use it to recover lost data also, but you have to practice for that one. Okay. These are not related to that one. This is Recover. Okay, so like that, you can use certain softwares to back up your system. If you purchase an external hard disk, also they will give you a small software inside, or you can download free software for our trial versions or free versions. Okay, so then you can take the backup and manage the backup. So that is so standalone. It's a two-tier backup architecture. What is this two-tier backup architecture? So in our organizations, so it is they maintain a server, and they install an agent in your client machine, so they will maintain backup server. Okay, so they install a client thing in your machines. See, using external backup server. So I have a backup server. Okay, here is a backup catalog. So I'll take the machine's data backup and store the backup into devices. Okay. Three-tier architecture is similar to a two-tier only enterprise backup architecture with a dedicated storage nodes. So to store the backup, so separate nodes we will maintain in that one. It is almost same. Standalone. Don't get confused between standalone and so don't get confused between a standalone. Standalone means single system, single backup only. But in an enterprise kind of stuff, what they will use it, I will tell first. This is my backup server. It is a server, and I have a systems, or maybe servers. Okay, so this is my infrastructure. Everything is connected through network only. So these are all my user systems, or maybe a servers, like that systems are there. This is a storage device. This is a storage device. Just I'm giving in a different color. Okay, so what I do, I have a backup related software, which is server software. Backup server related software is there. Okay, so what it will do, their relevant agents means it is also a piece of software, but which is related to this backup application, software related application. Their agent means is a small software, is installed into different pieces, is installed into different pieces. Okay, into different pieces, or a routers, switches, or a data centers, database machines, like Oracle machines. Okay, so they will install these agents into that one. So what happened, if I schedule a backup into my machine, I schedule a particular time or a particular date, or like that. So I will put a condition, so take the backup in a particular timing, like that. So I will send a request to this agent, so agent software understand and take the backup, and it stores into my central location. What is central location? Nasr sand location. So I store into this location. Similarly, these agents store the data into my storage location. So I no need to go to each and every PC or a server and take a backup is not required. So very simply, centrally from the central machine only, I can manage all the systems backup. For example, just for example, if one of the system is down, so for example this system is down, what happened, their hard disk is corrupted. Down means the system hard disk is corrupted, so they replace the new hard disk, and that data is stored in the machine. So through the server I can able to restore it from here to this one. So what is the advantage of that one? So you need to go to each and every machine, at every machine's backup we are managing and storing in central location. So anytime any data is corrupted or a disk is failure, we can able to restore it back. So that is a centrally managed like is backup server and client models. The agent means it is also a software, but it is like your main server application, and the agent will communicate each other very easily without having your system operating system interaction or a permissions kind of stuff. Okay, so what is this four messages for me or not? No, guys, understood this one? Backup softwares. So these are the backup softwares, and backup managers, that type also storage nodes kind of stuff. Backup exec, net backup emc, networkers, IBM Tivoli, storage manager, HP data protector, dato, Venom backup and replications. Usually Venom is for virtual machines related environment only. Okay, so these are the just for a sample softwares. Okay. Next, backup storages. Okay, so already I told DSS, digital data storage, is a cheaper solution for a backup storage related. Okay, so even if you have a huge amount of data, and where you store the data, okay, storage of a data. So okay, storing where you store the subsystem, you can see. mm, Backup softwares, I told backup softwares. So what are the backup software? Net backup, semantic. The net backup is belongs to semantic. So if really have a time, then go to um, okay, search in anything. See variety, Veritas. Now it is belongs to Veritas. Sorry, I forget. Veritas net backup. Okay, this is the one of the popular backup software. One of the popular, uh, but yeah, semantic net backup. Okay, one of the backup. IBM Tivoli EMC backup. uh, EaseUS, Recuva. This is a single type, but these are a server type. These are a server kind of stuff. But Recuva kind of stuff is Recuva, not Recuva. Okay, so not only Recuva, a lot of softwares are there for a data recovery kind of stuff. You can find those list of things. You can see. No, no, not spicy is a waste now. It won't recover anything. Okay, so there is a lot of softwares also available. One more is where we store the backup storage places. Backup storage. Okay, so where we'll store? So already I told DAT. So this is the digital audio tapes, and also better to search as a DSS. It means digital storage. Okay, so that is already I given. See if you see. Oh, missing. Here it is. Digital audio tapes. Okay, so DSS, digital storage. Yeah, digital data storage. Sorry, DS, digital data storage. Okay, so it's a very old one, but it is still very cheaper one, and there is a different categories are there. DDS1, DDS2, DDS3, DDS4, DDS, that's 72, 160, 320. So this number indicates like 2, 4 GB uncompressed, 8 GB compressed, 3, 12 GB uncompressed, 24 GB compressed, like the each one having a some storage space. Okay, so dat, sorry, um, DDS, digital data storage. Okay, actually that means digital audio tape, but the name is changed, same that type of cassette only, but to store the data, so then they put the name like this. Next, if you have a personal computer, so better to store your data in a external hard disk. And also we store your backups in the hard disk NAS, like a central storages. Okay, so what is this central storage? Store data in a network location. What is the meaning of central storage or NAS? Store the data in a central network location. So that is this one. Next, another one is CD or DVD. Okay, still some old companies, old style companies are they believe in a one particular protocol, like you must store the data in the DVDs only. Okay, don't store the data in the DATs or IHDD, of course, because if you store the data in a hard disk kind of stuff or a that kind of stuff, it may possibility of altered. Of course, that's we can't alter, that is not much easy because it's a sequential memory. But hard disk storage, external hard disk storage, we can able to manipulate it, maybe delete the backup also. Okay, or manipulate, change the certain part of file also possible. CD and DVD we can't read and write, so we purchase a just only readable kind of stuff, like, okay, once are written, we can't able to, we can't change. Rewriting disk, I'm not talking about rewriting DVDs kind of stuff, but so single written thing cannot alter, so they believe that is, so that is also one of the thing. And another one is cloud storage, you can store the data in the cloud location also. Okay, so guys, anybody tell what are the cloud storage services we are getting? Cloud does not mean storage. Storage is the one of the service we are getting through the cloud, means through internet. AWS, Google Drive. So we store the data, pictures, videos, normal thing. I want to give a suggestion, guys. Whenever the next interview, one second, okay. So no, sorry. So when you got a little bit time, so scan all your document, store in a folder in a Google Drive or a what are the drive you are frequently accessing. What is this? You once you store the data, you can access from anywhere. Okay, not for a system direct backup. It is only for file backup, and you can able to access like store and backup type, but it is not a permanent storages, like a not for a system or a servers or a whole organization's data store. We don't prefer a Google store or any cloud storages generally. OneDrive from the Microsoft, OneDrive from the Microsoft, iCloud. Any iPhone people? iCloud. Okay, for iPhone people. OneDrive from Microsoft. Google Drive for anyone who are using this one. Not only that one, there is a lot of cloud service providers are there. So like yes, right, AWS, Azure, um, also having some data storage in their cloud space. So then you can purchase the storage space and you can store the data in it. Digital versions, okay, Mega.nz kind of stuff is there. Even you can store the data. Mega.nz or Mega.nz. Yeah, correct only. Mega.nz only. So this is like just create an account and login. Force shade is there earlier, but now force shade is not working properly. See, I have certain files in this one. I don't know whether they are still it is accessible or not, but it is a cloud drive. Like that, lot of private and public cloud drives also there. Of course, they have a limit based on that one. So Mega.nz for example. Okay, so lot of things we don't know, but still I'm giving some examples. These are cloud storages. Okay, next USB, flash memory, network location, shared files, CFS, NIFS, like that also we can able to give. What is this physical tape library? Physical tape library means you are a physical the tape drive only. Virtual tape library means actually you don't have a tape drive, but you can store a data into normal hard disk, and here you can be able to mimic. Mimic means system things or application things data storing in a tape drive, but it actually stores in a different way. That's it. These are all so many benefits of object storage and like a SAN. This is cloud storage related information. Better once go through when you have a free time. Okay. Yeah, this is a one more small topic is there, data deduplication. We don't discuss that much. We have shorts. Only one point I will tell, that is these are remaining are softwares only. That is you can go through once. Titles at least go through titles. Okay, snapshots is also good one. Data deduplication. So what is this data deduplication? So very simple. You have a lot of data, right? So even myself, I have a lot of data, and most of the data is a duplicate. Okay, right. I have a external hard disk like a 2 terabyte of hard disk, and it is full. But really, if I check it, it is only 1.25 only. So almost like a around 400 300 GB of data is repeated data only. So I will save 2 times 3 times like that. Important files we delete and we'll keep unimportant to multiple copies sometimes. So what happened? It is a duplicate data. Normally, I said normally I'm saying, but here I'm not having any duplicate data. Here I'm not having any duplicate data. Just I'm showing some data here. Yeah, yeah. So this is my F drive. I have lot of files. If you see, lot of files, directories, and all there, but all are individual only. So I don't have any repeated data. I don't have any repeated data. For example, if you see, this is some slides, ppts, pdfs are there. Okay, I don't have any repeated data. So where what is the use of this duplication? What is the use of this data deduplication? Okay, so point is, it is not about duplicate files. Your data has generally this file content some metadata, like this file contains some few things are also in this other file, not direct duplicate data. This file contains some data is also available in other file. Think like that. Okay, a common data between one file to another file, just for starting understanding. I'm not telling how this is actually works. Okay, so a common data between a files is there, or a metadata is there. So using the metadata kind of stuff and certain links, it it creates a duplicates. First it will identify the duplicates, and it remove the duplicate kind of stuff. So just like this, see, here it is, just for understanding only. I have a file. In this one I have a b c d e f, like this. or file or a directory. So you can take anything, just for idea purpose only. I have a B C G H I. So what is a common? ABC common, ABC common. So what it will do? It create a metadata link and separate ABC like this. This is one ABC, DEF, GHI. So I want a data from here. ABC, DEF combination. I want a data from here. ABC, GHI data. So your data is not reducing, but the space occupation, because two times it is repeating. So I put a one time only. Same goes for entire data. So you can deduplicate the data. This is the one of the service in your Windows server. You have a Windows server, right? So when you are installing roles, go and check it. There is a data deduplication option is also there. You can identify the duplicates in the data. It's not just a data, it is also common things from the things, one file to another file, or a one in a single storage is there. So then we can maintain less size of the disk space. So just go through once, and if you don't understand, it is still no problem. So identify and remove duplicate within data without compromising data integrity or fidelity. As a goal to store more data in a less space. So you are removing the known data. So yeah, here is a picture is there. No, see, same thing. ABC, ABC, MN, XY is file one, file two. So what it is doing? So it is putting ABC, MN, XY, and through metadata it will identify where it is a link is there. So we can able to easily read data without worry about what is the data. Okay, so like that. Yeah, yes, that is it. Now it is 4:10. Only names I will tell. It is a backup, and it's a snapshots. Okay, so if you are having a time, just go for a difference between backup and snapshots. So this is the one of the powerful software is a net backup tool, very old itself. Okay, so how the picture is look like, how it is works kind of stuff. Your syllabus is very vast syllabus now. Because of the time lags, we can't able to teach you, and as well as there's no practical session for this one, and as well as now the interview is little bit pre-ponded now. So okay, so that's about it. It's all about net backup, a lot of terminologies. Rubik, Rubrik, Rubrik. Rubrik is a cloud data management company. Okay, cloud. Okay, net backup is for a backup the machines and servers and all. This is also same thing, but it is a cloud related. Like I want to store my data into the cloud, my organization data into cloud. So how to manage using a rubric. Okay, so like that. So this is a rubric. So if you want a link, you can go for it. Yeah. How many people want a tea break, coffee break, or any other?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, that's enough, sir.
No,
Yes, sir. Sir, we want from them.
I didn't hear. You want?
We want break, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so then minimize.